Hi, my name's David from mybusinessenglish.com, and today we're looking at telephoning, starting the call. So we're looking at essential phrases, pronunciation, whether you're the caller or the receiver, if you know the person or you don't know the person. And we'll put these into realistic examples. To start the call, we need to look at greetings, how to introduce yourself, your role, and your company, the background to your call. We might need to give small talk if we know the person, and of course, we need to state the purpose why you're calling. Let's look at answering the call. So if you're the receiver, and that varies depending on receptionist style, public facing, or boss style with little public contact. Let's look at the phrases. Hello, ACX Consulting, how may I help you? Hello, ACX Consulting, Paul Lowe speaking, how may I help you? Hello, ACX Consulting, Paul Lowe speaking. Hello, Paul Lowe speaking. Hello, Paul Lowe. Paul Lowe. Lowe. Now let's look at how the caller greets, says hello, and introduces themselves. Again, this varies depending if you don't know the person or you do know the person. Hi Paul, my name's Mike Cheng from RIB Engineering. Hi Paul, it's Mike Cheng from RIB Engineering. Hi Paul, it's Mike from RIB. Hi Paul, it's Mike here. Hi Paul, Mike. Now, if we know the person, especially well, we'll usually make small talk. So one of the ways of making small talk is about well-being or health. Robert Palmer speaking.
Hi Robert, it's Frida.
How you going, Frida?
I'm fine, Robert. You?
Really good. And what can I do for you today?
I'm calling to...
We can also make small talk about the different places we're in. If we're in different cities or countries, it's easy to make small talk about that. Robert Palmer speaking.
Hi Rob, it's Frida.
What's the weather like in Berlin, Frida?
Absolutely freezing, Rob. What about in Chicago?
The sun's out today for a change.
That's great. Look, Rob, I'm calling to...
Okay, let's move on to stating the purpose, saying why you're calling. You might need to give some background before stating the purpose. For example, our company makes components for the auto industry, and I'm calling, ringing, phoning about, or I'm calling to, I'd like to, I was wondering if I, or you could. All those are purpose phrases. Let's look at two examples. Example 1, here the speakers do know each other. So there's some small talk. John Truscott speaking.
Hi John, it's Jenny from International Accounting.
Jenny, how are you?
I'm pretty good, John. And you?
Can't complain, it's a beautiful day. But how can I help you?
I'm just calling to check if the documents arrived.
Example 2, speakers don't know each other. The caller needs to introduce himself or herself, and some background is required. John Truscott speaking.
Hi John, this is Jenny Struss from International Finance.
Hello Jenny, what can I do for you?
My company organizes financial training for managers, and I was wondering if you had a minute to discuss your training needs.
Okay, so in summary, here are two structures for if the speakers do not know each other. I'll let you read it. And here are two possible structures for opening the call if speakers do know each other. Okay, so we've looked at telephoning, opening or starting the call with grammar, pronunciation, what we say if you're the caller or the receiver, and also if you know the person or don't know the person. Other recommended videos from My Business English are A for Alpha, using the international telephone code, and telephoning, keeping control. And if you found this video useful, please go to mybusinessenglish.com where you can subscribe, and you can also subscribe to the My Business English YouTube channel. Have a great day.
Hi John, it's Jenny from International Accounting.
Jenny, how are you?
I'm pretty good, John, and you?
Can't complain. It's a beautiful day, but how can I help you?
I'm just calling to check if the documents arrived.